anyone knows the CEO of Goodwill, can you tag him or send him this video? Why the fuck is all your shit in Goodwill so expensive now? I go into Goodwill trying to save money, trying to thrift. The fact that now that a basic t-shirt that someone could have bought from Walmart clearance rack is $5 is a problem. That is a problem. I went over to the jacket aisle and I see this Nike windbreaker. First of all, the material was so thin that not an ounce of wind would have been stopped, but that's a Nike problem, not a Goodwill problem. Let me refocus. But I look at the tag, price tag of this Nike windbreaker, $15. It wasn't new. It actually had a stain by the bottom of the jacket. $15 for a basic Nike windbreaker at Goodwill. Now, mind you, Goodwill is not paying anyone to donate this stuff. Goodwill gets all this stuff for free. So why are prices skyrocketing in Goodwill? The whole idea behind Goodwill is to do good onto people so that they can get a minor break in the economy. And now y'all want to price everything $5 or more. I know there's some stuff in there that's still reasonable, but if I go to Goodwill and I'm looking just for a basic top, I shouldn't have to pay at least $5. I shouldn't have to pay $15 for a Nike windbreaker at a charity organization. I've been going to my local thrift stores because at least they're reasonable. Shit, what has happened to Goodwill? Like, can we not get a break somewhere?
Material handler to the front.
A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I want to talk about something that's honestly been bothering a lot of people, especially those who rely on second-hand stores to make ends meet. I'm talking about Goodwill, and yes, it's Goodwill, the place that was supposed to be a beacon for the struggling, a safe haven for people who just needed a break from relentless cost of living, right? But now people are walking into their local Goodwill and seeing jeans priced at $200, a used couch going for $400, an empty one bottle, yes, an empty one, tagged at $7, and you just ask yourself, like, how did we all get here? How did a non-profit funded by donations end up acting like a luxury boutique? I'm going to talk about the viral frustrations voiced by a couple of TikTokers, and it's not about high prices. It's about betrayal. A system that was supposed to help people, it's now flipping back on them. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and snack. Let us unpack this chaos. I'll be back with further commentary.
Winter Garden, Goodwill, and let's go check the crazy prices. First up, a Disney cake mold is $15.99. I'm not sure what brand these jeans are. They're AMIRI, but they are $199.99. A Jacksonville Jaguar jersey is $99.99. I'm not sure what brand of sunglasses these are. You can let me know in the comments. They're $39.99. A bottle of Givenchy, I think is how you pronounce it, cologne, is $79.99. They have a black Coach wallet, it's $49.99. A Ralph Lauren women's trench coat is $49.99. A Michael Kors satchel bag is $199.99. A big Cessna remote controlled plane is $159.99. I'm assuming this bracelet is probably gold. If not, it's $89.99 anyways. And this necklace is $59.99.
I've never seen Goodwill try to sell trash before, basically. Empty wine bottle. $7. That's wild.
Tired of donating to Goodwill. I donated these and they're selling them for $15. These jeans cost me $15 when I first bought them, and they're used at $15 now. And these my girlfriend donated last week. Look at that, 60 bucks. That's ridiculous. Like, if we knew they're gonna put them at these prices, we would just give them away or something. Like I get it, make your money, Goodwill, but that is way too much. And I think my girl had these for like 2 years, and they're going for 60 bucks now, used.
This is from Walmart, right? It was originally $19. It went on sale $3, but Goodwill is selling it for $6. This is the stuff I'm talking about. This is why am I here right now? This is why I don't like Goodwill.
How many of you guys grew up with Goodwill? I know I did. And I grew up with Goodwill prices. We came to Goodwill because we didn't have a lot of money to go and spend on brand new clothes, you know, so we come to the secondhand store to find just good quality of clothes, you know, maybe lightly used. That way we can still look good too. So it doesn't make any sense why we even have a secondhand store if you're just gonna put full prices on things. I mean, look at this skirt. Almost, or it's $14 for this ugly skirt. You serious? Look at these prices. Look at that. Look, $17. It's a hoodie jacket. That was free, and you're reselling it back to me for almost $20. We are all struggling. We're all struggling, and Goodwill is supposed to be a place so we can come and get secondhand things. So we don't have to spend as much money because we can't afford it. And they're making so much money off of our back, off of clothes that have been donated. Okay, they are. I don't even know what the percent margin is and how much money they're making off of free clothes that they're reselling back to the public. This should be illegal how much they are freaking charging people. Don't shop at Goodwill. They're stealing your money.
I've said it once, I'll say it 100 times. Goodwill is outside of their ever-loving minds with their prices. I just went into this Goodwill, a brand new Goodwill. Y'all wanna know what the price tag on a dining room set was? Now, I'm not trying to buy it. I just saw it and I was like, oh, I wonder how much it is. $499. $499 for a table that you got for free. There was a couch, not even a full-size couch, okay? Like almost like a love seat. $399. Why don't we just boycott? Why don't we just stop going there? Because that is ridiculous.
Goodwill, you're selling used shorts for $14.99. Shopping at a Goodwill.
So not only do they sell used clothes way too expensive, they pay their staff, which is typically adults with special needs, mostly under $1 an hour. I worked for an assisted living facility for about a year and a half, and I ran a boys' home and a girls' home. Most of those individuals worked at Goodwill. One person was prone to having accidents, and instead of letting the person go home, they would give them a choice. Mind you, these adults have special needs, so they could stay and continue to work for under $1 an hour, and give them used underwear to wear instead. I'm going to just add that on. If you want to hear more, I have oodles of discrepancies with Goodwill.
This is exactly why Goodwill pisses me off, because look, I just found these two vases. They're the exact same, right? They're both glass. $8.99, $4.99.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. You know, some people grew up around people who rely on places like Goodwill, single moms, minimum wage workers, students. So when you couldn't afford to go to Walmart or Macy's, Goodwill was the place to go. You could walk in there with $20 and leave with a bag full of clothes, maybe a toaster and a couple of books. But look at how things are right now. Amiri jeans is going for a whopping $200. Michael Kors sachets for another $200. Like, it's crazy. See, they are selling used shorts at $15. Nike Queen breakers with visible stains priced at $15. Like, who is Goodwill even serving at this point? Because it's certainly not the folks who needed help. It's not. And let us not forget something. These items are being donated for free from generous people, hoping that their old clothes and furniture might help someone out there. Goodwill pays nothing for the inventory. Zero. It's absolutely nothing. So what's their justification for charging retail level price for used goods? Well, reports say Goodwill pays some of their employees, allegedly, especially those with special needs, less than a dollar for an hour. Sorry guys. You're telling me the organization is raking in millions from donated merchandise, but still pays people literally sense. It's disgusting, it's exploitative, and it's a complete distortion of what goodwill is supposed to stand for. It's not that you're being priced out, it's that they're just doing it under disguise of charity. That's what even hurts the most. And well, stores, I get it. Stores have overhead, yeah. They need wages, they rent, electricity. But at the end of the day, when you get your inventory for free, and you're still charging like for a profit company, we have every right to ask, where is this all money going to? Like, where are you taking this money? Because, man, I'm tired. And guys, come close. Let us take back and really think about the bigger picture that is around you. Because this is just about goodwill. It's a microcosm of what's happening across America. And there are places that are meant to be lifelines for the poor. Thrift stores, public clinics, affordable housing programs, they are all being swallowed up by greed. And the very institutions that were created to uplift the most vulnerable are now turning into profit machines. Like, we just need to make money. And what are the people supposed to do? Because people are getting squeezed every day from every direction. Grocery stores, prices are up. Rent is unaffordable. That's crazy. Healthcare, forget about it, man. Because now even thrift stores they're off limits. Like, you can't afford anything in there. It's just crazy. It's like the country is telling you, if you're not rich, you don't deserve dignity. Yeah, it's giving those vibes. So goodwill was never supposed to be about $200 handbags or designer fashion. It was about giving people a chance to clothe themselves, furnish their homes, and survive with some sense of hope. But now it's different. That mission is dying, or maybe it's dead already. Yeah. So the worst part is that there is no transparency. People don't know where the money is going to. People don't know who is profiting. Like, you can't explain this thing. They don't know if it's going back to the community programs like education, job training, maybe. But where are the books for you to show? Let the people see where their money is going to, because right now it's just it looks like exploitation in a thrift store, these guys. So I'm not saying we should destroy goodwill. I'm just creating this video as an awareness. I'm saying we should demand better, demand transparency, demand fairness. And if you're going to take free donations and charge struggling families a whopping $20 for a hoodie, then at least pay your workers a fair wage. Yeah, at least reinvest those profits into the community. Do programs that help the community. Otherwise, you have no difference with the big corporations that we are here every day criticizing. And to the people who are watching this, stop feeling bad if you can't afford anything at Goodwill right now. That's not your fault. That's a broken system. Because you deserve better. Yeah, you deserve better. You deserve a second-hand store that actually serves people who need second-hand clothes. Yeah, people who need second-hand chances. It's not your fault. I don't know what you think about this, but tell me in the comments, and I'll be more than grateful. I hope to see you in my next video. Peace out.